Hello and welcome to this general pick a card reading. I have 3 cards before you with an image and number, and anything that resonates with you, trust your intuition, and you will select that pile and then move on further to the timestamp of that pile. Timestamps are in the description of the video, and so we will begin by showing you pile 1 with the number 69. Pile 1 is the number 69. Pile 2 with the number 31. And pile 3 with the number 56. This is pile 3. Take a look at each pile and trust your instinct. If you need to pause the video to take a closer look, I'll give you just a second here, and then we will get started with pile 1. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, pile 1. You have chosen number 69, Tough Beginnings. Awakening from a dream or reality, the lines become obscured. Fleeting moments, glimpses of emptiness. I still exist. Closing doors is not always easy. Some things are just too painful, so we get stuck in a type of holding pattern. We want to move forward, but in what direction? Standing there, unable to make a decision, leaves us exposed to the storms of this world. Elements consisting of pain, anxiety, or confusion are taking over your space of being. How do you protect yourself and close off all of the negative feelings intruding your life? First, you need to open the door of truth before you can get your closure. The words depression or suicide are significant with the calling of this card. This kind of mental disorder is difficult to endure. Mostly when someone has lost a friend or family member due to suicide. It's heart-wrenching because the survivors feel like they missed the signs or could have done something more to help. They could have feelings of guilt, shame, or rejection, but frankly, it's not their fault. You need to forgive and let go of the deceased with loving memories, and they should remove any blame from themselves. People also have their varied opinions about suicide, but don't worry about your departed's pathway to heaven. Let go of the hurt and confusion associated with religious beliefs. Have peace in knowing that their soul is allowed to cross into the light of love and forgiveness. They are not cast away into darkness due to their suffering here on earth. We all go through different life lessons, and from our hardships, we learn and grow spiritually. We get to live and experience multiple scenarios that teach us about love, understanding, and peace for one another. You may be going through agony due to their passing, but rest in knowing that they too will continue their journey. Mental health is essential for our well-being and cognitive dysfunction. It's not always adequately recognized. Perhaps there is someone who is now experiencing a depressed state of mind or suicidal thoughts. How do you know, and what should you look for? These are a few of the signs: feelings of hopelessness, increased fatigue or sleep issues, loss of interest, anxiety, changes in appetite, and frequent or recurrent thoughts of death. These signs should not be taken lightly in you or in others. And if this is a concern, professional advice is always recommended. Remember, we all need help from time to time. So be aware of what you can do to restore peace in your life. You've been trying so hard to close the door when all you needed to do is open it widely and recognize what's in front of you. Then you can start to let the white light of love, healing, and protection cover your body and soul. Pile 1, when I first started reading, I felt a little concerned and wondered if I should continue or stop the video and choose a different number, a different card. But maybe there's even one person out there who needs to hear this and know that their loved one is loved and you are loved. Maybe that's why you're here. But always, 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 help is out there. I know it's out there. And I know sometimes the best way to survive is to stay in and to stay nested. And if that's what you need during this holiday, or you need to reach out and just tell one person, then please tell one person. And if they aren't in a space to listen, then you tell another and another, and say it out loud, and someone will hear you. We're going to do the Dream Child spread. I'll pull 3 cards, and the first card is the Dreamer. It's your current position. Second card is Dreaming, the unconscious. That's hidden influences or something unseen. The third is the Waking, the conscious. It's outside influences or actions to be taken. So let's find out your current position. I drew these cards ahead of time for your pile. And this is card number 1. Your current position is the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups, your current position. A figure gazes up into the air, thoughts tangled with multiple possibilities and desires, a choice to be made, an opportunity to see one option to fruition. How exciting. A time to distinguish between wishes and wants, dreams and desires, needs and reality. Pluck a vessel from the clouds and draw it down to earth. Your current position. Oh, what a perfect place to be on the winter solstice. The second card is Dreaming, the unconscious, hidden influences, or something unseen. The 3 of Wands. This is the unseen. A figure sits in a tree looking out toward the coast where ships have been sent to sea. A time of expanding horizons and exploring possibilities, watching plans become reality, having foresight, observing which way the wind blows. Steps have been taken to sail toward far shores. And maybe these are plans and dreams and wants you haven't discussed with anyone. But here they are in the subconscious, in the unseen, or maybe it's just a hidden pull that you feel, a tug on your heart or in your mind your dreams. And now the third card, the waking. This is the conscious, outside influences or actions to be taken. The Hierophant. Wisdom, the library, the Hierophant. This is your one and only major arcana pull, the Hierophant. Two inquisitive cats sit in a library overflowing with books. I didn't even notice the cats at first. They sit right at the floor, at the feet. When the story is completed, they will ask politely for another. This is a place of dusty tomes and ancient tales, of wisdom gathered and shared, a space for storytelling and story listening, students who are ready to learn, ears pricked and tails calm and attentive, seeking and finding deeper knowledge and learning, actions to be taken, deeper knowledge and meaning, seeking and finding. Another story and another and another, wisdom gathered and shared, a place of dusty tomes and ancient tales, ready to learn. How exciting. I felt compelled to draw. So we will keep all your cards together here. The beginning card is from the Solace Oracle deck. And then the tarot is from the Phantom Wise deck. And I also have a creative affirmation card. And I feel like I'm going to close my eyes and count down from 3 and see what we have. 3, 2, 1. This is it. I have an open mind, and there's usually a directions or an activity on the back. Things I've tried that I ended up liking. You're going to write or draw 3 things. It's a challenge to you. Things I've tried that I've ended up liking. You're a dreamer. And even in the 7 of Cups, it's all a matter of dreaming and little action right now is what I'm feeling. It's time to take action, and maybe it's as simple as drawing 3 things that you've tried that you ended up liking, or writing those 3 things. You have an open mind. And now it's time to take action. One of Ben Franklin's aphorisms is, a rolling stone never gathers moss. And moss is beautiful. It just is. But we weren't meant for too much sedentary. We were meant for calm and peace. I don't believe we were meant for so much movement and stimulation either. Here is something from the deck called Starlight, Enchanting Messages from the Cosmos. This is the one that came out for you. Breakthrough. For a star to be born, it must first collapse. This is not your destruction. Oh, this is your birth. Stay here. Take action. If you need to rest, by all means, rest. But don't become stagnant and stale. Break through, write or draw. The dream, and make movement, learn, collect that wisdom. I drew one from the Mind Info Oracle cards. Let's see what this one came up for you. Resolution. Oh, it's a time for the new year too, a resolution, right? Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. It goes back to your beginning card. Remember, I'll find it again just for you. Tough beginnings, awakening from a dream or reality. The lines become obscured. Fleeting moments, glimpses of emptiness. I still exist. Closing doors is not always easy. First, you need to open the door of truth before you can get your closure. It's time to hear the stories and learn and write. It's time to break through so that resolution can come about. I feel compelled to pull something from the Inspired Life. I haven't even opened it yet. This is brand new. Oh, let's open this and see. Don't compromise yourself, Pile 1. You're all you've got. Oh, Janis Joplin. Don't compromise yourself. You've all you've got. And one last inspirational card. This is from 101 Blessings to Brighten Your Day and Uplift Your Soul. These are promises from God or whatever spiritual entity which you see and communicate with and believe. If you want to be somebody really special, just be you. And if you are religious, may you experience the love of Christ, though it is too great to understand fully. Ephesians 3:19. If you want to be somebody, if you want to understand that love fully, and be somebody really special, just be you. Thank you so much, Pile 1. I hope that this has been a blessing to you. I hope that wherever your heart is, that you do tell somebody. If you're in a place that's too dark to see where the end of that tunnel is, or the cloud is too heavy and doesn't feel like it's lifting, I really hope you tell somebody, because I want to see this come alive for you in the new year. Many blessings to you, Pile 1. Welcome, Pile 2. If you chose this card, you're in Pile 2. This is card 31. 31, rise up. Watch me soar, watch me fly with broken wings. I will rise like the phoenix against the strongest rains, the darkest nights. Rise against unsurmountable odds, a stronger me. Watch me reach the highest skies, watch me soar. Transitioning through pain can leave us feeling overwhelmed and hopeless. We may even wonder how we will be able to function normally on particular days. This can create a mindset that we are weak. The more trapped we become, the more fearful we are of breaking free. What is it that's stifling your ability to fly? Maybe you have been knocked down, but it doesn't mean it's over. Sometimes it is when we have been backed into a corner that we find our strength. Our souls grow and evolve through pain, disappointment, and loss. We become stronger because of the challenges we've had to endure. Even the smallest ember can ignite the brightest flame. Even the smallest ember can ignite the brightest flame. We can rise up out of the fire, refined, a better version of ourselves. It's time to spread your wings. Oh, pile 2, I feel nothing but light and hope and fire for you. That's all I'm getting in my spirit right now. We're going to use the Phantom Wise Tarot. This is the Oracle card, and it is from the Solace Oracle. And now we're going to use the Phantom Wise Tarot, a Dream Child spread. 3 cards I pulled already for your pile 2. And now card 1 will represent the dreamer, your current position. Card 2 will represent dreaming, the unconscious or hidden influences or something unseen. Pile 3, waking, the conscious, outside influences or actions to be taken. So this is card 1, the dreamer. This is your current position. The Knight of Wands. Let's take a closer look. The Knight of Wands. There you go. I'm going to find this for you. Here we are. The Knight of Wands. The figure astride a panther has places to go and people to see. Traveling swiftly on soft paws, eager to set off with a whole world to explore. Daring, bold, potentially impatient, free-spirited, and ready for adventure. A person with an easy smile and a contagious laugh. People love being in your presence. People are inspired by you all the time. There is something about you that invites people or that uplifts people. You have places to go, but oftentimes people, I don't think, feel like you are reachable, that you are untouchable, maybe unhurtable, and don't understand how feeling you really are and how sensitive you can be. Let's see. Card number 2 is the dreaming, the unconscious. These are hidden influences or perhaps something unseen. The 6 of Pentacles. Look closely. The 6 of Pentacles. The pentacle is the realm of earth. You might be a fire sign here if you were drawn to this, or maybe you are not a fire sign, but you're sensing that fire spirit. But here, this is what is unseen, is more like an earth sign. The 6 of Pentacles. A shopkeeper offers a large bone to expectant puppies outside on the cobblestones. A time of generosity and selflessness. To have and have not. Taking care or being taken care of. Acts of kindness, no matter how small. Giving and receiving. Accepting that which is offered. I feel like this is you all the time. It says what's unseen. And I think, I don't know why I'm getting in my spirit something that says you are giving. And that is the seen part. And the unseen part is the generosity and selflessness that you wish could be shown to you by others. To have and to have not, taking care or being taken care of. People see you taking care, but I'm not sure that you feel like you're being taken care of. acts of kindness, no matter how small. But the truth is, you are. It might not be in the way that you hope, but I feel like if you look around, giving and receiving, accepting that which is offered, yes, I feel like there are things being offered to you in the way that people know how to give them. And I'm not sure you are recognizing those as gifts because it's not the way that you hoped, or it's not what you hope or yearn for. But the kindness of others and the generosity and selflessness is there. That's the unseen part for you. That's what I'm getting. So let's look at the third card, the waking. This is the conscious, outside influences or actions to be taken. Ooh, the Tower. I always thought this was a beautiful card when it comes up. I'm really drawn to this card every time. I'm not sure. I think it's a different reason each time that I'm drawn to it. Let's see this major arcana. It's at the beginning of the book. The Tower. It's so cool. The Tower. A sudden bolt of lightning strikes a tall clock tower, unexpected and violent, destroying its gears and interrupting its steady keeping of time. This is a catalyst, a sudden tumultuous interruption, a time of unforeseen events and sudden revelations, seeing through to the truth in the gears behind the face of the clock. A forcible change and perhaps an unwanted one, but broken pieces of clockwork can be rebuilt anew, especially when we accept the help and kindness of others, and perhaps we are still brave and walk softly and rise up through the strength of others when we allow their help in and their blessings and who they are as people. Ooh, yes. I'm feeling. So I have this Mind Info Oracle card, and this is the one that was pulled for you. Pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Just don't be afraid to look around and see the way that people are able to give in their own way. And then here is the creative affirmations. So I'm just going to keep doing this and count back from 3 and close my eyes. 3, 2, 1. Good things are coming to me. They certainly are, pile 2. This is an exciting year for you. This is not just a moment for you. This is not just an aha and a special gift. This is something ignited that will not be snuffed out. This is cool. So this deck a lot of times comes with action items on the back, which I appreciate. And I love that you can color these if you want. Good things I want to happen in my life. I want you to list 4 of them. Good things I want to happen in my life. Keep in mind, these could be very small things or big life-changing things. You decide. You decide. I don't want to cover up that rising phoenix. Pay attention. Here is another deck. It's called the Starlight deck. It just gives you a little bit more motivation. Trust. The light in you cannot be dimmed. My goodness, pile 2. My goodness. Maybe you're tired. Maybe it is your light that makes you tired because everyone relies on it. But that's just it. Nothing is expected of you to keep that light. It's just in you. You can just be, and that's enough. You don't have to perform. You don't have to do anything. And then I pulled from the 101 blessings. And this is more spiritual with my faith, but this can work for anybody in any situation. Life is beautiful. Enjoy every minute of today. Your only responsibility is today. And if you are religious, faithful, or spiritual in the way that I am, the Lord be with your spirit. Grace be with you. 2 Timothy 4:22. Life is beautiful. Enjoy every minute today. I feel compelled to roll the mental health dice. Drink water. Have you been hydrating today, pile 2? And this is yoga and meditation. Drink water, yoga, and meditation. I'm feeling compelled to do one more thing. This is from the Feel Good cards, Inspired Life. Taking a little bit for me to dig out a brand new card, Inspired Life. It's never been opened. This is just for you, pile 2. It's impossible, said pride. It's risky, said experience. Give it a try, whispered the heart. My goodness. Pile 2, you're about to enter 2025 in ways and things are going to happen and people are going to come to you in ways that you have never experienced before, or maybe you have never noticed before. You're going to start seeing the blessings in your life, and you're going to be able to use that to give you strength to walk bravely and softly and keep rising up. All the blessings to you in 2025. Pile 2, if you simply let them happen. Thank you so much. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this image from the Oracle deck, Solace Oracle, with number 56. Silver linings. Soldiers of love, wounded on the battlefields of broken hearts. How does one find love in such a graveyard of death? Where are the dreamers, believers? Shower me with your light. I still believe. Stay positive. Even when the world around you can seem bitter and cold at times. Watch out for those pessimistic souls throwing up their negative vibrations all around you. If they're always disappointed with life and the people they encounter, it could start influencing your mindset and how you perceive your future. Remember, you are trying to lift your soul to a more peaceful place. It's hard enough to figure out your own path and where you need to be without others dragging you down to their dispirited state of consciousness. Don't settle for something or someone less harmonic just because you can't find what's intended for you. You are a beautiful, loving soul, and you deserve all of the good things life has to offer you. Listen to what you are feeling and what your inner voice is telling you. Here is something that will assist you. Labradorite is a protection stone that aids one's psychic abilities, such as intuition. This magical stone is perfect for you at this particular time and will help you embrace knowledge and guidance from the unseen realms of angels and guides. Labradorite will strengthen your natural energies and create a shielding force throughout your aura to protect against this world's negativity and misfortunes. It will also bring back joy and spontaneity, so you can move forward without being influenced by others' fears or insecurities. It's readily available, and you can find it in different jewelry settings or just carry it with you. You might even be guided to buy a labradorite pendulum. Ask for help using your pendulum if you are unsure which form of the stone. If you are unsure which form of the stone is best for you. Now moving forward to be happy. And if your spirit wants to dance, then dance. Try to let the light you have within shine, and your whimsical, playful soul will lift and elevate people around you. It's like a chain reaction, a domino effect. Surround yourself with others that also see the silver lining. Keep believing, pile 3. Do whatever you have to do. Take the time by yourself and dance and remind yourself. Meet up with an old friend who reminds you of who you are and why that's good. Pile 3, the world needs more people like you. They don't need you to be like everyone else. I am using a different pile tarot deck for you. I was prompted in my spirit to use the Joie de Vivre tarot, but I am still going to do the dreamer spread. So the first card is the dreamer, and that is your current position. The second card is the dreaming, and that's the unconscious, something unseen. And then the third card is the waking, and that's the unconscious, or that's the conscious, and that is whatever you are getting from others, is outside influence. So the first card is the dreamer card, and it's the King of Wands. The King of Wands. Here, I like this deck. I'm going to find the King of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands. Keywords are innovation, integrity, vision, strength, charm. Yes, yes, yes. This is all you, pile 3. King Dynamo, the dynamite King of Wands, is highly respected for his charisma and intuitive leadership qualities. With a commanding presence, he theatrically rides upon his equally brave flying lion named Gusto. King Dynamo is confident and dares to be different as he passionately pursues his dream. Let yourself be inspired by this king's innovation and bold creativity by seizing the day and making the most of opportunities. Go forth with confidence as you command your efforts towards your goals. Be not concerned about what others think. Make a splash and lead the way. I feel like this is how people perceive you, but I'm not sure this is how you're feeling right now. And you feel the expectation of this, but you're not feeling inspired to be that, maybe. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of getting in my spirit right now. So let's see what the unseen is, unforeseen, or the unseen influence is. The Ace of Wands. This is who, that's beautiful. The Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm just going to keep you right here with the Ace of Wands. That's so interesting. The King of Wands, and then go back to the Ace of Wands. Keywords: creativity, beginnings, energy, direction, intuition. My goodness, intuition. It's all here. Open the gate. Something's holding you back. What is it? Let's find out. Setting forth confidently on her new adventure, Spark holds a flaming star of life force within. Her sunlight wand glows with radiant light. Prowess, her lion companion, is a guide as she takes on a challenging task. Spark and Prowess forge ahead with a roar of energy. What happened to your roar, pile 3? What's happened to your roar? Follow your intuition as you forge boldly ahead in your desired direction with enthusiasm and passion. A spiritual awakening will take place while considering your options. There's good reason to remain optimistic about your future. Pile 3. Ah! So good. Okay, so number 3, card 3 is the waking, the conscious, the outside influences. The 4 of Swords. These are really cool cards, all 3 of them. 4 of them, even that one. It's beautiful. The 4 of Swords. Let's find out what this one means. Okay, 4 of Swords. Keywords: retreat, rest, meditation, renewal, introspection. This is action that needs to be taken. It's time to give yourself the space to find that spirit in you again, your roar. To find your roar. You're going to find it if you take the time. The sun is setting and the atmosphere is filled with sweet serenity. Oh, I hope on this winter solstice that you have found this sweet serenity. Chrysalis has retreated to her sacred cocoon of soul healing, from which she will emerge a butterfly. A regiment of solitude will help you recharge your batteries as you gather your thoughts and inner strength. Allowing yourself a period of rest is essential to gaining a better perspective and restoring balance. That is the action that needs to be taken. So I have this other deck. It's called what is it called? The Mind Info Oracle cards. They just help you go a little bit further. Let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. That's what's happened to your roar. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. And it sounds like it's negativity that didn't even come from you. It came from someone else. Maybe it's voices who have always tried to bring you down a peg. Well, or maybe it's just people who just can't seem to find joy. So when you are joyful, a lot of times people who can't find joy will be resentful and say hurtful things. Just let them, because they're miserable, and that's sad for them, but it doesn't have to be your story. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Let it go. Let it go. All right. There is another deck that I have. It's like this blessings deck, 101 blessings to brighten your day. It's more spiritual towards me and my faith, but I think it can be helpful for others. Maybe if you are spiritual in that way, good for you. Like, this will resonate, but if not, that's okay. It says, your success and happiness lies in you. Resolve to keep happy and your joy, and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. This is just who you are. Your roar is a happy one. And that's from Helen Keller. And then, in all your ways, acknowledge him and he shall direct your paths. Proverbs 3:6, if that's your thing. But this one says, your success and happiness lies in you. I'm going to put that right here. And then I have this creative oracle, let's see, advice. So I'm going to just flip through and then close my eyes, count back from 3. 3, 2, 1. This is your card. I have choices. And then a lot of times on the back, sometimes we feel trapped. We feel like we've made our choices and we just have to stay in them, but you always have choices. Even if it's just internally, who you decide to be and what you decide to do, and take that time of self-reflection and solitude, and not being what you think everybody else wants you to be. I like these cards because they have action items on the back. Here is I would rather what? Breathe underwater or soar like an eagle. I would rather breathe underwater or soar like an eagle. And it asks you for 2 reasons why you made your choice. I would rather breathe underwater or soar like an eagle. But you have choices. Ooh, look at this. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Swords. Ooh, I like this one on the top. It got my attention, so I'm going to use it. I take good care of myself. Let's see what it says. A day doing only things that make me happy looks like this. Morning, afternoon, evening, and you can write or draw it. A day doing only things that make me happy looks like this. I take good care of myself. Let it go. I feel like I just want all of this to show. Take good care of myself, perfectly under the action to be taken. Right? And here's one last card. This is from the Starlight deck. And then they're just little cards that kind of help you along the way. Let's see what we have. The Moon. Take time to reflect. The same message over and over. You are worth taking that time. You are worth having time to yourself. And all you can think right now is, I don't have that time. There is your answer of what happened to your roar. You are worth the time, pile 3. You are worth the time. And if you take that time, you will not be disappointed. Your roar comes back. You are the King of Wands. You are the action taker. You are the dreamer. You are ready to take action, but first you have to rest and reflect. It's not so much rest as it's like an intentional stopping. This is all about silver linings. Where are the dreamers, believers? Shower me with your light. I still believe. Stay positive. The world around you feels cold. Oh, keep believing. Surround yourself with others that also see the silver lining. Keep believing, pile 3. You are worth that time. Thank you so much for being here with me. Happy winter solstice.